I am so happy right now. Welcome back, Stinkers. We are back with another review, and today we are talking about Superman. Let's just get right into it. I need to talk about this movie. No spoilers, of course. So, guys, if you couldn't tell, I absolutely loved the movie. I mean, where do I even begin? David Cornsweet is Superman. He has now become the best Superman put to screen. He embodies hope. It was such an amazing thing to see how he changes the lives of everyone around him. Rachel Brosnahan is the perfect Lois Lane. Lois and Clark's chemistry is unmatched and is arguably one of the best comic book movie couples of all time. Oh, and then there's Lex Luthor. Nicholas Holt is such an amazing professional hater. It was so refreshing to see such a pure evil villain without it coming off as one-dimensional. I mean, I mean it when I say it. These three will be remembered for generations. Now, I've just got to talk about the Justice Gang because they have to be the funniest part of the film. Hawk Girl has some really fun moments, but she was probably the most underdeveloped out of the three. Mr. Terrific was a scene stealer. There's only one needle drop moment in the film, and it centers around Mr. Terrific, and it was awesome. You could even say it was terrific.
Say that again?
Eddie Gathegi was so good as the character. And then what might end up being everyone's favorite, Guy Gardner. I thought Nathan Fillion played the role so well. He was such a jerk. The best thing was, he's not really a jerk, but he pretends to be. And that's the character. And I believe people are going to want to see more of him. And I'm so happy that we are. And then I just wanted to mention Metamorpho real quick because I thought he was a really fun and interesting character as well. The first interaction he had with Superman, I thought was one of the best scenes of the movie, really one of the best sequences, and it might have been one of the most emotional parts of the film. The Justice Gang was an iconic group of characters, and I can't wait to see more of them. I also wanted to mention how I ended up feeling once the movie was over. You know, Superman might not be the most well structured film of all time, but I don't care. It's what the movie makes you feel. Superman is a movie that we've needed for so long now, especially in times like these, and it gives hope. I mean, a movie has never made me this happy. I'm just filled with so much joy right now thinking about it. Everything about Clark and his parents was so sweet. I absolutely loved their dynamic, and it even got me emotional too, yet again. James Gunn never misses. The movie ends on such a high note, it's amazing. I mean, it's crazy what a movie can do. I also absolutely loved the world building that's already been established in James Gunn's DCU. Metahumans have been around for 300 years, and I'm already so interested in the world. It opens the door for so many cool and interesting ideas. I also love the way they used cameos in the film. I'm not going to say who they are, of course, but they're used in a very well written way. It's the small things that count. There will be characters and details that might go over the general audience's heads, but it doesn't affect the movie whatsoever. They're used in a way that makes sense, and that's why I love the world building so much. Now, I wanted to really get into the comic booky nature of the film. This movie is a contender for the most comic accurate adaptation of all time. It wasn't just the look of the world and the characters, it was how they acted, it was their mannerisms, and it was their chemistry. This movie gives us the best Superman and Lex Luthor rivalry put to screen, and I absolutely loved it. You can also see that in the action as well. This is a movie that embraces the genre, which I thought worked very well, and that's mostly what I loved about the film, but I'm not sure if it'll work for everybody. So I have little to no negatives, as you could tell, but I have some things that I'm not sure the general audience will fully embrace. The big thing is actually the comic book nature of the film. It could possibly seem jarring to people. Again, I don't feel this way, but the film is filled with so many ideas that people might find it overstuffed, but it was something I noticed that might be a problem for others. The only problem I had was that the movie had some scenes that, like, the transitions felt a bit clunky. And I wish there was some more things that got more screen time, specifically the Daily Planet crew. I mean, that's a good thing if I wanted more of the movie. But, like, Wendell Pierce is amazing as Perry White, but I wish we got more of him. And Skylar Gisondo as Jimmy Olsen, I didn't expect to like so much. I knew he would be good in the film, but I didn't expect his character to be so good. So with all of that being said, Superman will leave you smiling from ear to ear, and you won't stop thinking about the film. The actors give generational performances and are literally the comic book characters come to life. It'll feel clunky at times, and some might find it overstuffed with ideas. Again, I don't. So I absolutely loved the film, and that is why I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. I can't wait to see this movie again. Who knows? That 9 could go 1 point up. We have to see. And that is going to do it for my review of Superman. Stay tuned for my Superman movie ranking, as well as my spoiler review of the film. Tell me your thoughts on the film down below. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend you go check it out. DC is in good hands now. So until next time, stinkers, bye-bye.